Hi, everybody. I forgot to open the curtain. It seems very dark in here to me, but let's keep going. How are you this morning? We got a lot to talk about, okay? A lot, a lot, a lot. We're going to talk about uh, SWV. That's the main story I want to do. Really falling out with Xscape after yesterday's hot ass mess. Then we're going to talk about Vanderpump Rules, Raquel sleep hooking up with another cast member. We're going to talk about Amanda Bynes on drugs. Ultimately, that was caused yesterday's uh mishap. I don't know what you call it. And then we're going to talk about I have to talk about this. Okay? I don't want to talk about it, but I have to talk about we have to talk about Watch What Happens Live's low ass ratings. I don't know. I have this thing, people, okay? It's like what I was born with. I have this thing that nobody tells me what to do. Like it drives me crazy when people try to tell me what to do. So people complain that, Sherelle, because you have such a big platform, you influence what other people think. People want me to stop giving my opinion on how I feel when I do a story because someone has in their crazy head, okay, that if I say something, then the whole chat will change their opinions. Don't you see me on here arguing with people calling me dumbass in the chats? Like, stop. And while I'm talking about this, yesterday's video, I put out 2 videos yesterday about this SWV Tamar shit, and those videos are gone because somebody wants to strike my videos. Okay. It is what it is. That's how this channel got to be where it is because I put in my 2 cents. Okay. So, shut the fuck up. And the next person that strikes my damn video, I'm gonna go in even worse. Okay, leave me alone. I'm happy over here, minding my own damn business. Me and my 450,000. So anyway, all that work I put in yesterday, we did great videos yesterday. It's gone because somebody got in their feelings. Okay, because some bitch got in their feelings. Listen, I am allowed to have an opinion. Like so many people are on my ass about that now. But I don't know. Maybe if I get enough pressure, I will change. But right now, no. So let's start out with this SWB Xscape. Okay, I'll watch my words. I'll watch my words. So what's happening is yesterday, um, Candy and Tiny came out and they had to explain themselves because the SWV fans were pissed that Candy wanted top billing. It's another word for it. I can't even remember. Okay, because my brain is fried. I did not go to bed till late last night. I got a lot going on. So it caused first Xscape came out first and they were laughing. They were jovial about it. Like, I can't believe this girl did this. She wants more money than us. And then Candy came out. And I have to do all this on memory because I would say, go check out the video yesterday, but it's gone. I can't, people. It's gone. So now I got to remember shit. And what happens with me is that I'll do a video. Swear to God, this is the honest God truth. I'm not making this up. I'll do a video and forget what I said on the video because I do one, then the next, and then I'm done with that, and then the next. I don't zero in on what I really say. I'm just saying how I feel at the time. So if you come back later and ask me why I said this, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't remember. But they were going back and forth, and then so I think SWV came out first, and Candy and Tiny responded, and they were basically saying, "Yeah, you were famous in the '90s, but we have more numbers than you now. We have a bigger draw. I'm on the Housewives. I'm on a what's it called? Yeah, Housewives of Atlanta. And Tiny used to be on some damn Ti Tiny show, Grand Hustle. I did watch it, and people just the 2 groups start getting more and more in their feelings. And what did I say yesterday? I remember I said this. I said, when you bring the public into something, it makes it worse. it's best if you can. Now, I do understand people. I am a person that says, do what I say, not what I do. Because one time I told her mom to stop arguing on the internet, and you would have thought, oh my God, I was trying to help, saying you don't want to do it on the internet. But I realize sometimes it's got to go down the way it goes down, because I argue on the internet all the time. I wasn't saying I was perfect. I was saying it's something you don't want to do. Because when you bring the public in, they come with their raw emotions, and it's team this and team that, and it gets worse. I'm not saying that because I think I'm perfect. I'm not saying that because I never done it. I lose my cool on the internet all the time, but it makes it worse. So I'm acknowledging, yeah, you're not supposed to do it, but sometimes it's got to go down how it goes down. And so that's what happened yesterday. It went down the way that it went down. So then it was Lily. Let me see if I can find this. Lily of SWV came out with a slew of tweets. Okay, she's really mad. So the rumor is their SWV is done with Xscape. They feel like Xscape tried to embarrass them. Xscape could have handled this better. Xscape tried to down talk them as if they weren't the bigger group. So remember, the public is watching all of this, and they are right. This could affect their booking fees, and they're pissed. I would be pissed too. Like, girl, what are you doing? Even though I think Candy's a good businesswoman, it led to this big ass mess. And now the group that you were friends with don't want anything to do with your ass. This is a mess, a mess, a mess. I don't know how they're going to solve it. I think that they've got to give it some time, because emotions are at an all-time high. So it was Lily, and I'm not going to read all of her tweets. I'm not going to do that. I'll be here all day. But Lily was in her feelings. But this one stuck out. She says, this here internet got ninjas acting real gangster. LOL. Keep that same energy, boo-boo chicken. Now, allegedly, she's talking to Candy, and she's mad. And they're mad at Candy and who's in Xscape? They're mad at Candy and Tiny, not so much Tamika. I don't think Tamika said much, but she's still Team Xscape, because those are her group members. And now it's like us against them. It's turned into a mess. It has turned into a mess, people, a mess. So Lily was on there. She was sprouting off, talking to subscribers. I mean, people publicly, and it was just a big mess, and it most definitely probably should have ended there. I'll just read you a couple. I'm not going to read all of them because she was tweeting a long time. I hate this. I hate this. I I hate this is even a conversation piece. I said what I said, and the music will stand. At the end of the day, the world is singing weak. So she's really standing. She's Weak is the name of a song. Just in case you don't know, everybody knows Weak. SWB is dope as F. Period. Too blessed to be stressed, but she's stressed because she's yelling and she's cussing people out, and she's telling them, you better recognize. And listen. I understand how you feel, Lily, and SWV. Period. I understand how you feel, because I get what Candy was trying to do, being a good negotiator. We want more money. That's what the bottom of this is. But in asking for that on television, the way that it did, it could be interpreted, if I was SWV, as you're trying to down me. And if you're trying to say that you're better than us and you deserve more money than us, I wouldn't stand for it either. This is a mess. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying, this side, I get where SWB is coming from. If someone came to me and was like, Sherelle's channel's okay, but mine's is better than hers. She was okay back in the day, I would be mad. Oh, I forgot to do something. Okay. I was supposed to do this at the beginning of the show, and I totally forgot. I wanted to congratulate Michelle A.T. Alien Brown on getting a reaching the milestone of 100,000 subscribers. We're very proud of you. You are my favorite blogger. We all know you should have way more than that, but we know the story. So congratulations on reaching 100,000. And you're doing a good job. Keep up the work. All right. I was supposed to say that in the beginning. I need to I have these notes in front of me that I don't read. Okay. But back to what I was saying. I get how SWV feels. It's just a big mess. I get Candy wants the most money for her group. I get that too. Maybe it shouldn't have been done on camera, but this is a reality show. I don't know. I just feel that Xscape should reach out and apologize. I don't have anything against Candy. I'm saying that you hurt their feelings first and put them in a position where they feel like they had to defend themselves, because this arguing back and forth is not going to work. And then them being mad at you and being done with Xscape. Why? You guys had a friendship. So I would reach out and just apologize. Candy and Tiny, say, I didn't mean it that way. Or, how did we get here? Let's start over. Something like that, because beefs last a long time. And, who has time for that? But anyway, so here comes Candy's cousin, okay, making things worse. Okay. Candy's cousin is on, she lost a lot of weight. Akbar is her name. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Maybe Atlanta. It's so many of those. I can't remember. Or was I on a different show? No, I think it's Love and Hip Hop. But anyway, she comes to the rescue to defend her cousin. I didn't get all of the tweets. I was rushing. But she basically said, y'all leave my cousin alone. Don't forget who makes the most money in this group. I don't know why she said that. This is making, I understand the family love, Akbar. I get it. It's somebody, my first cousins are like my siblings. Like, I love them the same as my siblings. I defend them. We're one big happy family. So I understand being protective, because if anybody came for my cousins, my first cousins, my father's sister's children, all bets are off. You're like attacking me. So I get it, Akbar, but you said spoke your piece. Please don't say anything else. Like, leave it alone, please, because this is going to get out of hand. If it were me, and here I go putting in my 2 cents again, which everyone hates, I would give it a couple days, because tempers are at an all-time high. Okay. I would give it a couple days. Candy, you need to call Coco. Call, not Lily, call Coco and try to come to some kind of resolve, because we can't have these two famous good groups going head to head like this. And at the end of the day, you offended them, whether you would meant to or not, you did. And so that's what I would do. I would just, y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess. Candy don't need to call nobody. I'm just saying, for the sake of peace, okay? Because it's going to get worse. I don't want to see this. This is going to be another Phaedra Candy situation that's going to last years. Listen, with all due respect, you have to give SWV their credit. They ruled the 90s. Were inspirations to Destiny's Child, inspiration to tons of groups. You don't know how that feels for somebody to dismiss your efforts, whether you meant to or not. I think Candy wasn't thinking about that. Candy thinking about negotiating a deal, which every businesswoman does. It just went left. I mean, I don't even know. But that's what I think I would do, Nakia. I want Candy to call Coco, and let's just mend this out. Let's stay off the internet, and let's try to, let's do a do-over. I'll take y'all comments in a minute. Y'all are a mess. Like, damn, a do-over, somebody's saying. I don't don't know how to get this off the screen. Let's try. There. Uh, we need some kind of peace, people. We need some kind of peace. And I don't need none of y'all in the chat talk about, Sherelle, shut up. I seen you arguing on the internet. Show your face, bitch. Show your face. I know. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about these two groups need to come together, please, because they're going to drag the public into it. And then it's really going to escalate. I mean, you'll have a whole Nicki, what's the famous rapper? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B situation. We don't need that. We too old. We the old folks. We the old folks. Let's just calm it down, people. Let's calm it down. Oh, y'all see, I'm gonna take. Look, y'all are going in on the chat. I spoke my piece. Listen there. I said everybody should be peaceful. Okay, that's my point of view. Now, no one can cry about that. That's what I want, but I don't think this is happening. Tempers are up at an all-time high. All right, let me go through the rest of these stories kind of quickly because I think people want to talk. So if I have time, I'll drop the link. What do we have next? Let's talk about Lisa Vanderpump's on Vanderpump Rules. Okay, people. So I have not been covering Vanderpump Rules, but I know all about it. This is something I've been watching for years. If you are a longtime follower of mine, you know I have a strange, obsessive love affair with Lisa Vanderpump. Let me put her picture up here while I do this. And the storyline is getting very good. Now, yesterday they dropped their mid-season trailer, okay? But let me tell you how good this is going to get. Now, if you guys follow me for Housewives, we got this storyline back during Beverly Hills. We knew this was going to happen, that Raquel is going to have some kind of fling, Raquel again, with Garcelle's son, Oliver. Remember, it led to his divorce. This is a mess. This is a mess. It led to his divorce. Now, we forgot all about that because we're watching the scandal now of Raquel hooking up with Tom Sandoval, the guy with the thick 70 porns mustache. I can't take the mustache, Tom. I cannot take the mustache. And she kissed or hooked up with the other Tom, what's his name? Schwartz, and Katie was pissed. Now, this is going to be so good because we know that as a result of this, Lisa calls, what's her name? Garcelle, our queen. We love Garcelle. If you watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and what's her name? Garcelle's going to be taping some episodes over there because I guess maybe Lisa Vanderpump gets involved and tries to intervene, but off camera, Lisa Vanderpump was at a series of parties that Garcelle was at, and this is how the show crosses back over again. So I'm hoping, okay, people say, Sherelle, let it go. I still have hope that maybe during the season, Garcelle could invite Lisa Vanderpump over for something on Beverly Hills. Now you guys are saying, let it go, let it go, let it go. I can't let it go. I want Lisa Vanderpump in some kind of capacity back on Beverly Hills. But anyway, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the ratings for Vanderpump Rules shot through the roof. Over 1 million views last time this show was aired. 1 million, okay? They went from almost being canceled to the toast of the town. And I'm definitely here for it. I'm going to watch from, I think it comes on Wednesday. I'm going to start recapping these stories. Then I'm going to go back to, my tattletales and find out what more is going on, what really happened. I'm all in back on Vanderpump Rules. And I never stopped watching Vanderpump Rules. I stopped reviewing it, but I would watch it on my off time for pleasure because I just love that show. And so this Oliver storyline, is brilliant. I'm sorry it ruined your marriage. But it gets Garcelle on Vanderpump Rules and hopefully vice versa. Like, this is a stinking hot, good ass mess. Isn't that bad that I get pleasure out of other people pain? This is not my life. This is just a reality TV show. Okay. I'm not really that cold. I don't think. But anyway, Raquel, I have to review this the way I see it. Girl, I'm gonna leave it for the review of the show, but you keep man hopping, child, and sleeping with people's boyfriends of 10 years and breaking up marriages, and oh my goodness, I used to not like you or hate you. You were just there. Like, Raquel was just, was she at the party? She was that kind of person to me. Like, did Raquel come? But it is going to be good. Okay, so we're going to put that. So if you are in my chat and you want to start you want to listen to my reviews, we got to start watching the show. People, we got to watch the show. Okay, so I did that. Because I'm going to take calls if I can. What time is it? Good. All right, let's talk about the ratings for Watch What Happens Live. People don't like me to speak my opinions. Everyone gets insulted if I say something. But it's just a hard proven fact that the ratings came in for Watch What Happens Live when Paris Hilton, who is a draw, was on the show, and they love it to be a million. That's a solid hit. Anything over a million, oh my gosh, is just a blessing. Do you guys remember when Atlanta used to debut at 2 million, 2.5? Do you remember that? Okay, 8, 9 and 8, they'll take it. 7s, I'm concerned. Anything below that, like, oh my God, you probably get canceled around 6 or 5 or 6. Watch What Happens Live, 251,000. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. This is just a fact, okay? 251,000. You're still on the air. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. When are we gonna cancel Watch What Happens Live? I just like, oh my God. It's a question. I'm not saying do it. If anybody came in with ratings that low, Andy, your radio show's doing amazing. You have to revamp the show if you want to stay on. This is me. This is what I'm thinking. Hi, Schmoopy. Happy Tuesday. I'm loving the crossover with Garcelle. Me too. I'm sending well wishes to Perry. Thank you. Take care of yourself and feel better. Love you, Shrub. No, I love you, Schmoopy. I love. Thank you. Andy, you have to explain yourself. You have to explain yourself to the public. God, how do you look yourself in the mirror with ratings that low? And I don't understand why the ratings are that low, because a lot of people watch What Happens Live after we watch the show, the main attraction. Then we go to the after show. That's what Watch What Happens Live is supposed to be. But I don't know. Is it the drinking games? Is it the what is it? You guys have to help me out here. I'm not the only one going down. Why can't Watch What Happens Live keep decent ratings? What is it? I don't know. It is what it is. But congratulations, Lisa Vanderpump, on the high ratings. Your show, Vanderpump Rules, was, dipping, should I say. But now, solid big hit for the network. Congratulations. This is going to be very good. So you guys got the serious good storylines coming up. And Andy, we got to spruce up this show, okay? Listen, it is what it is. No one's watching. Is that bad? Is that bad? I don't know. Let me pull a couple comments. Oh, here, I missed a super chat. You should watch the the guys that beat up Jesse Smollett. I can't pronounce it. Oncendario brothers on Fox Nation. They're speaking up for the first time since the fake attack on Jesse. Hold on. If Andy spent more time working on Watch What Happens Live than at Glory Holes, you're gonna get me in trouble. And bathhouses. Do not say that. He would have decent ratings. So I'm just gonna say Jaggle because I don't know how to pronounce your name. Oh my god, you guys. Hey, Smoke.
Hey, Sherelle.
Hey, Emmanuel. Hey, Sebastian. Hey, Giselle. How do I?
How y'all doing?
Hey, y'all.
Smoke, sound off.
Yeah, so the SWV and Xscape saga continues. Honestly, I'm loving this season that Candy is in because we're starting to see her for exactly who she really is.
Okay, who is she, Smoke?
She, to be honestly, she's very like egotistical and maniacal. She is like a Sean Diddy Combs or a 50 Cent in female form. And here's the thing that I think I have a problem with. When what Candy did in that meeting with SWV talking about who's going to headline or co-headline, all that stuff, you are the talent. That is why you have management to do that. I've seen almost every single Beyonce documentary. I wouldn't consider myself part of Beehive, but the one thing she does not do is she's not talking about any of the business or money, all that stuff on camera. She has people to take care of that. She focuses on the art. So if Candy wants to be if she's such a great businesswoman, that's great. Then be the manager for Xscape. Don't be on the stage singing with your corset and your tights and having your boobs up into your neck. And there's another reason why you won the Masked Singer is because we couldn't see who you are, so we couldn't vote you off early. So let's
stop. Smoke. You are annihilated. Listen, she made the mistake of saying it on camera because it was in front of an audience. But with that being said, how did we get here? How did we get to everyone's just
because here's the thing. I think the reason why Tasha and Candy have not gotten along is they're two heads on the same coin. They're exactly like each other. Just Candy has been better at hiding it.
No, come on, Smoke.
I'm gonna put it out there.
You think Candy acts like Latasha? Come on now.
Behind the scenes, I would not be surprised. She may be good at hiding it for us because she's been on reality TV for almost 20 years.
What does she do that would even make you think that she acts like Latasha? You have to remember this. She's a businesswoman, and business women don't get the same amount of respect as the men, right?
Are you sure? Listen, business women, they know how to connive very well.
Right.
That's the whole point of being a
business people in general.
Just business people in general.
But you guys don't call Puffy. You don't drag Puffy. You don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, he doesn't pay his artists. He is just as bad, if not worse.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's greedy.
And Candy don't pay the people at OLG, which is why they're getting low ratings.
You said what now?
Oh my God.
Candy doesn't pay the people well at OLG because that's why they get low ratings.
And not only
is that really true or is that a lie?
Well, we don't know, but here's the thing, Sherelle. If Candy was such the numbers grabber that she said she was, then how come every single spinoff and even the show that got greenlit for an actual show got canceled after one season? Technically, the people are not turning in for you.
Okay. Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. You are hating. You're hating because she has real money. You got to give her at least credit for being self-made.
But here's the thing, Sherelle. Money is not everything, and that's why I like Xscape. They let the music do the talking for them. Because here's the thing:
everything, but it's something everybody's trying to get.
But that's fine. Money, great. That I would not disagree with that. But my thing is the difference between Xscape and SWV to me is that SWV, they actually enjoy what they do. They love making music. They love entertaining. Xscape has just turned into a business where it's just like, how much coins can we get? And it's not they don't really about the art. To me, it isn't.
I have to tell both sides because SWV had a show on WeTV when they were a hot, stinking mess. Do you remember that?
That went 3 seasons versus Xscape's 1. They got renewed 2 more seasons, and Xscape only got 1 on Bravo, which is a network that Candy has staple in.
With you, Smoke, is that you are stripping Candy of everything. You don't want to give her credit for anything, and
she's a great songwriter. I will give her that. But as far as like how she likes to maneuver and move, I think she's very sneaky and very conniving and very manipulative. And then she likes to throw the rock and hide her hand. And then when she gets caught and wants to be like, oh, I didn't mean no disrespect. But then it's okay when she speaks up. But then when someone responds to her BS, oh, it's a problem.
A lot of people say that too.
Sherelle, what you have to do is
Emmanuel is Smoke a hater?
No, I agree with him 100% on everything he said. But wait, before I go on that, just really quickly on Vanderpump Rules, Raquel, do your thing. Everybody on the show does the exact same thing, but for some reason they hating on you. All of them have done the same thing. She's just late to the party. Watch What Happens Live. That show is going down. First of all, it's not even live, okay? And it's heavily produced, and all them games are cringy as hell. Whatever.
Is that what you think it is? The games?
Yeah, they're so cringy, and the questions.
Yeah,
and
it's creepy.
I just can't stand Andy.
Yeah, it is. It's cringy as hell. It is.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about Candy. Greedy, money hungry Candy. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Look, let me say this: if they weren't for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we wouldn't really know Candy like that, right?
Right.
Who built Real Housewives of Atlanta? Nene Leakes. So in theory, Candy should be thanking Nene.
Oh my God.
And can I respond to Diva real quick because she just said something? If it's not about the money, why can't SWV take second place? Well, here's the thing, Diva. If it wasn't for SWV, we wouldn't be having this show because Mona Scott had to go to SWV 3 times in order for them to do the show because Xscape would not get greenlit on their own. So there is that. So if they are co-headlining on the show, they need to be co-headlining on this one-night tour. Come with the facts, please. Come with the facts, please.
Candy didn't want to do it either.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yes, because here's the thing, they got annihilated to me on the verses. Like clearly they won once they did that song and took that final bow. Everybody's like, okay, the concert's over, and verses had to scurry. Xscape had to scurry on and be like, wait, we got one more song. So here's the thing: if it wasn't for SWV, we wouldn't be having a show to talk about to begin with.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this: if Xscape was watching this video. Let's just say they're watching this video. What would you say to Xscape? To their face. Now you wouldn't be rude.
Who, me?
What would you say?
I would say to humble yourselves because y'all ain't up there as you think you are. You're not even in the top 10 of the girl groups of all time. I'm not even sure you're in the top 15. So really, like, here's the thing: SWV, they paved the way the road that you are walking on, and they have the stamp of approval of a Beyonce, of Tina Knowles' mother, about their experience, a Michael Jackson.
But Candy gave them that. They said, "We love you. You are the GOAT." But
there's no but. It's no but.
We
There's
love
no
you,
but.
but you can't get paid. We love you, but we want you to be the undercard. We love you, but since we've been the understudy on quite a few of our tour dates, we want to be on top of you guys. Even though you paved the way for us, even though people mention you in the likes of In Vogue and those great girl groups, people mention you all with the hood rat scuttlebutts.
No idea SWV had their own beehive. Y'all are not playing. Y'all are not taking any
It's not
kind
about
of
the
disrespect.
beehive. I mean, it's not about the hive, Sherelle. It's just that we got to look at reality here.
Damn.
SWV, like Smoke said, paved the way. So if you don't want, could you imagine Usher telling Michael Jackson, you need to open for me?
Yeah.
Even though Michael Jackson was previous, he had his previous success. Usher is kind of more current. How dare you tell Michael Jackson to open for you? That's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna let you calm down. Sebastian, how do we fix this? Because y'all are coming.
How do we fix this? Okay, that's such a big question, but we're gonna really get into the deep of it. When I'll give grades out on maturity. A goes to SWV. On stupidity, A goes to Xscape.
Ooh.
On disrespectfulness, A goes to Xscape as well. SWV motivated Destiny's Child. Okay, we got to put them on the pedestal. Come on here. Some of these girl groups have produced great artists. Example, Beyonce. Even though I have issues liking her sometimes, but they've produced great artists. SWV is the better.
So you're saying you don't want to fix it? Because I asked you a whole nother question.
Well, listen, the only way we could truly fix it is if Candy Burris shuts her mouth and realizes that she can't sing. She's a songwriter, which is great. She just can't sing. That's the only
Sebastian, now she can't sing.
She can't.
Oh my God.
Come on, Sebastian.
She sounds like a goat.
Oh, not a goat. Not a goat.
She can't. She can write songs, which is great. It's a good talent, but she can't sing.
They are shading her today.
Every member of Xscape can hold their own.
Oh my God.
Hold their own what? Hold their own cup?
Like they could sing solo.
Sure. Every time a song of Candy's goes out on Twitter, it goes trending because they're clowning her.
Oh, that is mean.
That's true. That's true.
It's the truth.
People call her a Billy Goat.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, let me read this to Diva, who's in the chat. Schmoopy says, Diva, happy birthday to our beloved gray-haired Diva. We love you. Here's to many more.
Happy birthday, Diva.
Happy birthday, Diva.
Girl, if you're not busy, call in if you're not. Anyway.
Oh, please do keep me on with her because we need to have a sparring match.
Oh, smoke!
Oh my God!
Candy say happy birthday.
Hold on, go ahead, Sebastian. I will cut you off. Go ahead.
As I'm saying, I don't like seeing childish-ish. SWV, I'm not saying they're perfect. They don't have inner issues in their group. They do, but they know that they gotta come together because that's how they gotta make the bag. That's how they gotta tour. They gotta do all these things. And when was the last time I heard Xscape was in Johannesburg, South Africa?
Oh, I can't.
Or New Zealand, or Asia, or Europe.
Do you think you'll calm down, Sebastian, in a couple days?
No, I'm not gonna calm down. I don't like how Candy doesn't get treated the way she treats people. Candy is horrible. She's disrespectful and disgusting.
What did she do that's so disgusting? What did she do?
She's a gutter snipe. Right up out the hood.
I love Candy, but her ego was too much.
You're saying that because when you are a businesswoman, you can't. You're real focused.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Y'all act like Candy ain't shit.
She's a look. Sherelle. I like Candy, and she's a good businesswoman, but her ego was so big. It was too much.
Okay,
she is a good businesswoman. I give her that.
Can we give her that, everybody on the panel?
Yes, I give her that.
Yeah.
Yes, when she keeps her mouth shut and stays behind the scenes like a business person.
Exactly. For example, Nicki Minaj is a good businesswoman, but does that mean you have to
Thank
you? Say what?
I said Nicki Minaj is a good businesswoman, but that doesn't mean that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so Sherelle.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what situation is where everybody failed to realize. Candy, yes, is a good businesswoman. If y'all remember, she said they did not have a manager to speak for them, or they would have let the manager speak for them.
She said that.
And yes, she said that.
Yeah.
And also, if you sit there and you look at everybody on Xscape, they wasn't saying nothing. I'm not gonna lowball myself. I'm gonna speak up, and that's what a manager does for their group. Everybody agreed with her, but they was just too scared to say it. They wanted Candy to say it, and they wanted Candy to handle business for them. And yes, they can sing. Besides what all y'all think, I'm probably the oldest one up here. SWV is good. However, SWV has had their problems with Coco. Coco admit to all the stuff she did and to her bipolarness. Now, out of all the groups, Candy is the only one.
Hold on. You didn't just give Coco a diagnosis, did you? Is that
She said it.
No, she said it. She said it.
She
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 said it.
said it.
Okay, good. I wanted to be sure. Go
Right,
ahead.
right.
And so the problem is, yes, they may be famous over in Africa or Johannesburg or wherever they travel to go. SWV, they go out and do any shows because what? They can't
Ooh,
handle
okay.
their money. Now,
Oh,
Xscape, I'm sorry. Xscape sells out more seats than any between both of them.
Okay.
So SWV was opening for Xscape on many occasions, but everybody failed to realize that. Y'all were upset with the simple fact that this woman said who's gonna be headline. And she wanted headlines because on Instagram and all these other places, if you go back and look at everybody's numbers between Candy and Tiny, they're the ones that has the most Instagram followers. So what do those followers do? They go to their concerts.
Wait,
So
can I
y'all
answer
can
my
all
question, Sherelle?
hold on.
Yeah,
Y'all
after
can
you're
all
done saying.
disagree with me, but
I do.
think about it. If they had a manager to speak up, the manager would have said the same thing. Escape depends on Candy to help handle business for them. So I said what I said, and I know y'all upset, but I'm
I'm not upset.
sorry.
Can I,
I'm not
Sherelle,
upset.
can I go,
Can I
please?
speak?
Sherelle, can I
Go
go, please,
ahead,
right quick,
Smoke.
Sherelle?
We know.
Yeah, I got
So,
you, Don. 1 second. So,
okay.
Sin, I'm glad you said that. So you said Escape. You said they sold every concert. Were they the solo act, or did they have 4 to 5 different people on
No,
that
they
same
were
billing with
solo
them?
acts. Solo
No,
acts.
they
Which
weren't.
one was
No,
that?
they
Which one
weren't.
was that?
They never had to say
Y'all
what they
just
were the
don't like
solo act.
Candy because she handled business.
No, we're
Just
asking for
No.
facts and receipts. You're saying something, so we're asking for proof. So, which concerts were it that they sold out by themselves without a Monica, without a Tank, without a Billy DeVoe, without a 112, without a Tamar, and without SWV as part of that billing? Which tours were that?
well, whatever tours it was, who opened up for them?
There was no
But here's the
tour.
thing: they didn't get the sales
They
by
all open
themselves.
up for them. They
No, they
all open up
didn't.
for them. So
Can I,
y'all
Sherelle,
just don't
can I
like
please?
Candy. Y'all just don't like
Can I,
Candy, and y'all don't want to give a woman her props for
Sherelle,
being
can,
handling business the way she handled business.
Sherelle, can
can
I
I say
say
something right quick,
I didn't
something?
Sherelle,
like her,
please?
but it has nothing to do
Hold
with
on,
her
hold on.
business.
Everybody, hold on. Don is trying to say something. He's talking
Yeah.
soft.
Okay. So, here's the thing. I did a deep dive yesterday on everybody's Instagram.
You did not.
Now, Tiny and Tamika have posted tour dates. The whole reason why Candy got upset was because SWV's professional management said that they wanted a co-headlining tour. Candy sat there and said they don't co-headline. They are the headliners. So when I did that deep dive yesterday and saw on all of these posters that were posted on Tamika and Tiny's Instagram, they were co-headlining and then opening for majority of the tour. If you don't believe me, go look at the receipts where they were co-headlining with Monica. Well, Monica opened actually, and they came after Monica. I mean, they came before Monica, where Belle Biv DeVoe was the headliner.
Damn,
But
you
Candy,
really.
but Candy said that they don't open for anybody, which was a lie.
She a liar.
The flyers are still out there right now. They're still out there on their respective pages. So when you say that she was being a good businesswoman, what about the other women that were there? So you want to cut from the other women who paved the way for you? Does that sound plausible? No.
No, it's not cutting
So-
from the other
so-
women.
so what
It's
Hold
not.
on,
what I'm
y'all, hold on,
saying is,
y'all. I have
what
to
I'm
warn
saying
y'all.
is, birds of a feather flock together.
Hold on,
Look
I gotta
who
add. I
Candy
gotta add some more
management
heat
is.
on the panel. You know who it is, Smoke. You know who it is.
Bring it
Hey,
on.
Diva.
Bring it
Oh,
on.
AJ, AJ.
Miss
Oh,
Diva.
no.
It's gonna be a mess.
Hey everyone.
How you doing?
Hey,
Good
Hold
AJ.
on,
evening.
AJ. Let Mika speak really quick. Mika and Denzel, and then you can come on. Mika, sound off.
Hey guys, hey everybody.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I just want to say I am not bashing Candy. Yes, she is a good businesswoman, but I'm gonna piggyback on what Don said about her saying that they don't co-headline, and that she lied, because that lineup that he just discussed when they were on tour with Monica, Bell Biv DeVoe. I went to that concert that they did a couple of years back here in New York. It was in Jersey, and this is when Candy wasn't even with the group because they were having their internal problems with Tasha, and it was just the three of them. So yeah, you can't say you don't co-headline when the proof is in the flyer.
Mhm.
So you can't
Yeah.
say
But Candy wasn't in the group.
no. I'm saying she had stopped doing it because of the same thing that's going on now with them and Latasha. So the thing is, how can you downplay SWV? They paved the way for you girls. They're all great. I just wish that they could get along. But my thing is, how can you say you want top billing and you want more money and want people to come see Xscape when you don't have all of the members of Xscape there?
Damn.
Mhm.
You don't
Was
have,
that
Mhm.
here, Mika?
everybody is coming to see 4 members. If you really want to be truthful about it.
You brought Tasha into this.
No, I'm just saying. I don't agree with the things that are going on outside of the business of the group with the sisters and them stealing the money or whatever. No, I don't agree with that. But you can't ask for top dollar when you don't have all of the artists that everybody wants to come and see. If we're gonna go down memory lane, we're gonna go down memory lane with all 4 members.
Mhm.
But her sister sang her parts better than she do.
Yes.
Denzel sound off.
Oh my God, it's a mess.
It's crazy.
Look, I like Candy. I like Candy, but like I said, she was wrong about that. Her ego got a little too big. So she is a good businesswoman, and she's a good businesswoman, but she was wrong in that situation. They should both be what is the word? I can't.
Co-headline.
Yeah, that word. They should do that, and Candy needs to just stop stop being big headed and just do the show, and that's it. That's
AJ?
it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Candy, Candy, Candy. Where do we start? I mean, do you guys remember Nene Leakes? Like, I remember, like, first time she came on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her first ever problem or beef was about music and how much
Mhm.
money that she was going to get for music. Remember, Nene Leakes was meant to be on Tardy for the Party, and then without
You
any
did
let
not go
Nene know.
back that far.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Pull
I
the
have
receipts,
to. I mean,
AJ.
and then she didn't even let Nene know, which hence led to Nene and her having a huge fight on season 2. Remember that? And yeah, so Candy, you are just and Boys to Men. Wanya Morris, remember Wanya Morris did a whole Instagram live about Candy. Well, he said basically Candy was going out with Shakespeare back. Remember Shakespeare back in the day? He used to be like this big producer. Well, she
Right.
was going out with him, and as soon as she came into the room, she was asking how much she was going to get for the hook and how much she was going to get money for this and this and that. And Boyz II Men said, "Well, hold on, girl. First of all, this is not how we work. We work like, per lyric." So Candy, she's just, everyone keeps saying she's a great businesswoman because she's
She
got a
is.
dildo line.
She is.
That is a great
Okay.
business deal. I wouldn't walk into somewhere and do my business and what I'm getting paid to do and not get
Who's
paid
buying
for it.
Who said
who's
they wouldn't pay
buying
her though?
Candy's sex toys here?
Oh
Anyone? Anyone bought
Ooh.
Candy's sex toy here? Oh, I
What
thought
is your
so.
point?
no.
You
Well, the
can't.
point is that everyone, this is an illusion. Like 10 million followers and 4,000 likes. This is what I mean.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
Candy, this is all an illusion. Maybe she's making us believe that she's so great of a businesswoman because other people on the show ain't doing any business. Who else got a business on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that keeps promoting it? Nobody. Bethany
What?
Frankel is way better businesswoman than
I
her.
can't. I
Is
can't.
she not? I mean, you guys keep saying she's a great business, but Bethany Frankel,
But
Lisa
you're
many
Vanderpump.
people
She
came on
is
the
though.
show.
She
So
is.
Bethany Frankel came on the show, like on Housewives of New York, broke. like completely broke. She was on a supermarket selling, you know, samples and stuff, and
Cookies.
she became like cookies, and she became like a like richest housewife. So even richer than Candy. So I just think like, you know, yeah, we're giving her roses. It's great. Black power. We love it. But let's just be real and just break it down. Candy is greedy. Nobody gets on with her. Tamar Braxton. I watched that entire season of Big Brother. And I'm on Tamar's side. I know Tamar does annoy me. She does annoy, and I have called her Muppet before.
You call her a
Which is
Muppet?
Yeah, she
Oh
does
my
look like a
god.
Muppet
Oh my god.
sometimes. And
Okay.
sometimes I like her. And
That's
I agree
me.
with Tamar.
So you have
yeah.
to say something nice about Candy. Come on.
Yeah, I
AJ.
love Riley. Her daughter Riley is very
Aw.
intelligent. She did a great job racing her because she had like a lot of people helping her, but she is
Oh
a
my
beautiful
God.
young
Okay,
lady.
stop. AJ,
It's true.
What?
Even Kim Solsiak helped her.
Who?
Do you not remember that in season 3?
No, I
AJ,
don't.
Why Kim
no.
Zolciak couldn't help Puff
Well,
Daddy?
yeah.
It's true.
Oh my God.
Kim
Well,
Zolciak can't even help her own self borrowing money to get out of
But
foreclosure.
hold on. I just want to know, who has she helped? Because a lot of people have done a lot of complaining, even like Phaedra Parks. Remember Phaedra Parks? That guy that came to our office and said, Candy's not paying me. Candy's not
well,
paying me.
I remember
Phaedra,
this.
she's a
We've all,
liar anyway. She's a liar. So
Who?
and we've all seen what Don
please.
Juan looks like. I mean, what he's driving and
Okay,
everything. So
now,
Oh my god.
I
since
mean,
we're up here bashing, does anybody have any suggestion on the panel how we can make this right again?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Can
do.
I? Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to say something too after
Yeah,
Smoke.
yeah.
Go
So
ahead, Smoke.
honestly, I feel like an apology needs to be said about how things came out when they filmed that scene to nix it, and that from going forward, if something's happened in the future, our management team will handle the finances, the headlining, all those minutiae details, so that we can focus on the art and celebrating each other, because they are part of the 90s girl like R&B group. That's something I will not take away. But I just have one thing to like ask it, Sin, since you mentioned the numbers from Tiny and Candy. So since we're in an age where we are on our smartphones, we listen to music on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, why isn't that the 6 million or the 3 million or 4 million that Tiny and Candy have? Why is that not translating to the listening of their catalog on a platform like Spotify? But SWV doesn't have as big numbers, but their music count is significantly higher on a monthly rate and on a single by single basis.
Stop. Hold on, Sin, before you answer. You're insinuating that Xscape purchases, what do they call those things?
No, I'm not insinuating that they purchase anything, but I'm just like, the math is not mathing. If you have a higher follower account on social media, then that should translate to people. She did. That should translate to the people listening to the music. So that the number is not making sense. It's not
10 million
sense.
followers and they're not liking your baby pictures? Really?
Right.
I mean, something's not right.
I just want to interject. So, like he just said, all you got to do is go to social media and Google, and all they got to do is look it up to see who can get the top billing, because it says on Google, SWV has 11.5 million records sold worldwide versus Xscape's 9 million.
All right, Miss Parker, let me read this really quick and then I'll let you talk. They're telling you factual. Never mind that Candy sounds like I can't.
Oh, wow.
Alley Cat when she sings. It was just rude. Y'all are messy.
It's not rude. Well, I'm sorry, but that caller, I mean, that message was completely spot on. I couldn't agree with that person more. I mean, have you heard Candy sing? She's not the best singer.
No, Candy
really?
can sing.
She's not that bad. She's not that bad.
That's how she won a Masked Singer. She can sing.
Miss Parker. Miss Parker,
did you watch her, The Masked Singer? The Masked Singer. She was a mess on that too.
No, she wasn't. She sounded good on The Masked Singer. This the thing. People get mad at Candy, but Candy over the years, she became a vicious businesswoman. She don't play with her money.
Right.
A lot of time in those business, they try to run over top of women. So she learned her lesson. She just got good and stern. She wasn't going to let boys to men run over top of her, because they was known in the music business too to try to run over top of you and not pay you. Try to say, oh, we're going to do it lyric by lyric. And then after that, everything is such a mess.
Now
so
I get it.
She did right.
So it's okay for Candy not
That's
to
right.
allow men to run over top of women, but it's okay for Candy, a woman, to run over top of women.
What woman did she run
No.
over top
She
of?
tried to run
She
over
just
SWV.
listen.
Coco,
She
Candy
just
is
feel
right
Tom,
too.
everybody should feel like they great. You know, Candy is the first to do everything. Now, I'm not
Yeah.
saying she was right about that. I feel like they both should get that top billing or whatever it is because they both are great. But the thing is, you got to think about an instinct going to kick in first, and that's exactly what happened. That instinct kicked in first of her being the best, of her doing everything first. It just kicked in. She like, no, I think we should get more, and that's just it. And Tiny followed right behind her, which is
And
another
and
good
then
businesswoman.
and then Coco's instinct kicked in and said, "Are you nuts?"
What does Tiny do?
Well, you know, Coco got many, like, come on now, Coco. She was right by saying that. I will give it to her. And I think
Mhm.
eventually they might come to an agreement.
So
Which
No,
you're
because
completely
no,
right. I
it's
agree with
all
her.
going downhill on Twitter. They are really beefing with each
Yes,
other.
I see
Hey,
they
what's going
beefing.
on Twitter, Don? What's going on?
Lily is like calling out Candy, like,
Yeah.
you sound terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coco is
Ooh.
it
calling
got
out
bad.
No.
Candy.
It got
You
bad
sound
on Twitter.
terrible. Now
Lily don't play.
Candy's hood rat cousin Arkbar is
Oh
clapping
yeah.
back at Lily about her coming for Candy. It's a
Lily
whole
better
mess
watch
now.
her back.
See, and Lily and Candy were very, very close over all these years. And
Right.
she even turned on her. And you know what? You made a really good point. Candy's running away from something that's haunted her because she's had a really bad reputation in this
I didn't
industry
say
as
that.
well.
No, I didn't say
Did
that.
you
No,
not?
I said that. I
Oh,
said the chickies are
oh,
coming home to roost for Candy,
oh
and
yeah.
we're starting to see it for exactly who she is.
Yeah, and she's
Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Dawn, now you just called Akbar a hood rat. Come on, Dawn.
Birds of a feather.
Ooh.
Akbar from
Season
Love
2,
and Hip Hop.
episode 1 of Real
Oh,
Housewives of Atlanta. Nene said it right. She's just a little bit ghetto, a little
yes,
Hmm.
hood.
Yeah, you know
She
yes,
what?
said
But
it right.
Akbar
a
really
little
changed
bit
her life.
ghetto.
She
I would have
did.
agreed
Oh, here's
about
Diva. Hold
two,
on.
3 years ago, but she really changed her life.
Hey, Diva.
Hey Diva, happy
Hey,
birthday.
birthday
Diva!
girl.
Thank you.
Oh,
Diva,
Sam, come
everybody,
back with
happy
reinforcements.
birthday. Happy birthday, Diva.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
happy
happy
birthday,
Happy
Diva.
And
birthday.
I want
birthday.
everybody to go on
Happy
chat because I got so many
birthday.
Hey,
people
Diva.
on mute.
But y'all got to realize one thing about Kim.
You muted, Sam.
Oh, did she?
Hello?
Sin, don't leave now, Sin.
Look at you. You're in the shop,
Everybody
Diva.
Diva.
go on mute
Did
and let
she
Diva
mute
Smoke
her?
was gonna read you. So go on.
go ahead, Diva. Everyone go
Yeah, I
on
got
mute.
to realize one
Okay.
One at a time. Yeah, go
thing
ahead.
about
Let me tell you
Candy.
something.
Candy
Sin,
didn't.
don't
Hold on.
let them fool you, okay? You are the MVP.
Candy had more money than her.
She can't
You
hear
spoke.
us.
She can't hear
Hold
us,
on,
but
hold
you
on,
know
Diva.
what?
I
Sin
have to
spoke
drop
the
in.
facts.
Oh, hold on.
Can't hear.
Sin spoke the facts today. Y'all can't handle the truth, all
Are
right?
you here for
Y'all
Candy?
are on Candy's back because she wants to do good business, okay? And they
Right.
Hold on a minute.
Wait, let her talk. Let her talk.
if y'all
Oh,
were to have to go do some business today, who you taking with you, Candy or SWV?
Can I answer
You
that?
taking
That's right.
Candy. You
Everybody,
taking
hold on.
Candy.
Everybody go on mute. Go on mute.
Okay.
You taking Candy, which you gonna take somebody from SWV? You gotta talk about the money. You can't be afraid to talk about the funds, or else you're gonna end up broke. Your house gonna be in foreclosure. The people gonna come and be repoing your car. Okay, you gotta be strong enough to talk about your money. So her representation wasn't there. So Candy sat up in her chair and said, "What about the money? Who's going to headline this thing? What are we going to do?" Now, SWV got in their feelings, but she tried to tell them, don't be in your feelings. This is about business, okay? We got to do business right here. And right now, who's popular? Xscape is popular. SW, come on now. That's right. Come on, speak. Come on, girlfriend. That's what I'm talking about. We got to tell the people. You know what I'm saying? Xscape is now the ones that's popular because of all the shows that they did, okay? While SWV was over there in Africa singing for whatever prince, Xscape was able to stay in the States,
Stealing money.
and do whatever gig they wanted and make their money, okay?
Can I respond to that,
Hold on,
Sherelle?
Diva. Can I stop you for a second? Hold on.
Of course
You're
you
saying
can.
that people that don't like candy usually lose their cars to foreclosure.
What?
Really? What? Now,
But
okay, who's gonna read first? Are you
I'll
gonna
go
go
first
Smoke?
because here's the thing. I'm gonna ask the same question that I asked Sin. If Tiny and Candy have millions
Kim
of
tells
followers on
me
social
Yankees in the
media
house.
and people are watching their shows or their spin-offs, why is that not translating to the actual music that they have on streaming? Why does SWV have 3 million monthly users and Xscape has
Everybody, wait, let them
800,000?
talk. Let them talk. Let them talk.
How
Go
come
ahead.
their singles are outpacing Xscape's on their own? So if you are having millions of followers and you want to claim like that's the reason you should be headlining, then you should be booming all over the place. But you're not.
Smoke, listen, this is no
Ooh.
disrespect. Like Candy said, no disrespect to SWV. But Tiny said, I got 5 houses and 5 different blenders.
Diva, we're talking about the music. Keep it on the music. The music.
Let us speak. One at a time. One at a time. Go ahead.
She said, I got 5 houses and 5 different blenders. Okay. Don't even know how to use them because I'm all over the place. Right. And now you got other ones who suffered, this is no disrespect, sleeping in the car, this, that, and the other, because they didn't talk their business. They had a gap when they was not with Xscape, okay?
Deflect.
And handling their business, okay? Where are all their restaurants? Where are
Diva?
That's right, Diva.
Where
That's
are
right.
Diva. We're not talking about money. We're talking about the catalog of music.
Everybody, let her speak. Hold on. Let her speak.
She's speaking with me, girl. She's speaking fast. Candy and Tiny was over there writing songs. Tiny's mom was doing business. She was like, yo, y'all supposed to get some royalties. Expect a check in the mail. But those girls over there, they wasn't getting checks in the mail. And now you mad? Now you mad that Xscape Candy sitting up there talking about what about the money?
What?
It's not about the money.
Who wants to work and be broke? Who wants to work and be broke?
Actually, Candy answered questions that was supposed to be asked. You can't get mad at it. She asked the question.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let AJ respond.
Hi. Okay. Basically, you're wrong, Diva. How can you say that about Candy? Candy. Everyone is just keep saying all these great things about Candy because she smiles and sometimes she's nice. She's a devious woman. This woman trying to cut people out left, right, and center. And I'm afraid you're off on one today.
I can't say that. I think that
AJ.
I think once you
no, I'm sorry,
Candy, she will cut you out.
No, but I'm sorry, Diva. I love you, but
I love you too, AJ. But can I ask you a question, AJ? All she wants to make sure is the money is straight, right? When you get burnt, you learn the lesson, right? So remember when Kim Zolciak burnt her and didn't give her the money for "Don't Be Tardy"?
Was that karma?
I remember that.
Baby, that was karma.
No more. So now
no,
the money straight up front. She learned the lesson from that. She bumped her head against the wall. She learned the lesson, and now she's saying, "You know what? I got to get my money. I got to get this straight up front."
I have a question.
I'm with you there.
If
She's
all,
very
if
smart.
it's all of this, why don't they just go on a tour by themselves?
Yeah,
Since
why?
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't have a problem with Candy, and we can talk about the houses and everything that they have. Yes, that's great. But my thing is, if you're so great and you don't
in Atlanta is cheaper anyway.
Why don't you guys just do that Xscape tour by yourselves?
Can I say something, Terrell?
And I think they did. All they need is an opening act.
All right, hold on, everybody. Talk one
I
at a time.
can't hear. I can't hear.
Don wants to respond. Go ahead.
Okay.
Don.
So let's just lay out some facts here.
Oh God.
SWV goes on tour and sells out alone. People want to hear them.
In the UK. In the UK.
No, go on mute. Everybody go on mute. Everybody go on mute. Let them talk.
Okay.
All over the world.
Right.
People, SWV sells out their own shows, their own standalone shows. Xscape sells out shows with 7 other acts. Xscape can't go on a tour by themselves.
Wow.
And sell out. It has yet to be proven. And until they can have a sold out tour by themselves, then everything that people are saying about Xscape needs to be top billing is null and void. Candy has money. Tiny has money
Yes.
because of their writing skills.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
they were rich.
Exactly.
They were rich before Real Housewives. Now, if I want to, and then you asked the question, and I thought about this last night, Diva.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm sitting up, Dawn. I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up. Let me
Who
sit
would
up.
you want to take with you? I
Uh-huh.
would rather have.
Hold on, Don. Perry feels the need to interrupt.
Oh my God! Look at Perry.
What's up, Perry?
Hey, Perry.
Hey, Perry.
I
I
would
love
rather
that
have.
look.
I would rather have SWV management.
Oh, he ate that. Oh, he ate
would-
that look.
Yeah, I would rather have SWV management than
love
what's the name? Candy running my contract, because what Candy's
No.
going to think, because she's this awesome businesswoman, that she deserves more than the act. I don't want her taking nothing off the top, i.e. Don Juan.
Yeah, and that guy
Birds
that
of a
went,
feather.
that guy that went to Phaedra Park.
Don, I'll drive past you on the cheese line because I have Candy doing my contracts and you'll have SWV doing your contracts.
SWV
You on the
management.
line waiting for them to give you some bread and some cheese and some other stuff while me and Candy in the Bentley. That's all I'm saying.
No, but can I say something as well? Why are they even negotiating with themselves? Don't they have people to do this? Or they just not that big?
No, they
because
don't.
normally big stars basically
They
negotiate
just
with
fought.
each other.
Remember, I think they
Otherwise,
fired.
people fall out.
I think they fired their management. I think the guy that was
did?
managing them had something to do
Again.
with Latasha too, or something like that.
Yeah.
They had just fired them, so they in the middle of getting new management, and I think that's why Candy basically took
Thank
over.
you, girlfriend.
I know they have so many problems.
Sherelle, can I say something?
Yeah, everyone, hold on one second. Hold on.
Jack came to
This has
visit.
been
Oh,
so. Steve, I don't even think you're aware what you're saying. You're just saying.
It's
so how
messy,
can
messy,
how
messy.
can you defend her?
Sherelle.
No, Diva's my good
No,
friend.
I know. And Sherelle
No,
can talk
I mean-
any kind of way.
Excuse me.
Sherelle, seriously, I'm being so serious right now. Why is everyone picking on Candy and her good
Yeah.
But
business
Diva, you
skills?
said that people who don't support Candy probably houses fall into foreclosure.
You
Kim
say we're broke,
Zodiac.
we're
Let me
about
tell you
to
something.
like
You
inject
don't
needles
get
in
on
our
Candy
arm.
bad
You said
side,
we're all
honey.
about to
You get on
die.
Candy bad
Yeah,
side.
you went
You
in
are.
a
You
little
walking
bit,
that thin
Diva.
line. Your
Can I
car,
say
like she
something?
said, your house
Everyone,
gonna
hold
get
on one second. I just want to
foreclosed.
say this really quick. A lot of we are missing this because we're not
Happy
paying attention to
birthday.
the chat. A lot of people are saying happy birthday, Diva.
Oh,
Happy
thank you.
birthday.
Yes.
Girl, you
Yeah,
are
happy
my-
birthday, Diva.
Looking good in that
Yeah.
all
Looking
black.
fine
Yes.
as ever, girl.
Oh, and did you guys even talk about Vanderpump?
We're going to talk
Or-
right about that after Denzel makes a comment, and then you go next, and we'll talk about Vanderpump.
Okay.
Diva is funny as hell.
Yeah, yeah. I want to say that very quickly. Yeah, like I said, I love Candy. She's a good businesswoman, but she was wrong in that situation. They all should come together and just do that show. Just do that show and make the fans happy.
Okay. Thank
What
you.
product can I
thank you.
buy
Start
from
with
Candy?
Vanderpump Rules because
Wow.
what's her Garcelle's son's gonna be hooking up
Yeah.
with Raquel, and then Garcelle's gonna come over to Vanderpump Rules. What did you want to say about this, AJ?
Oh my God, it's so good. Has anyone even been watching this? This is so juicy with everything
Yes.
coming out. And also not very surprising. And I kind of had a little bit feeling, but I'm very, very team Adriana. I love Adriana.
Why?
I've always liked her from
Oh, you mean
I know.
Ariana? Now let's not forget that
Ariana, sorry.
Let's
Ariana.
not forget that she was cheating when she first met Tom.
No, because what happened was because
Kristen.
Kristen did came out and say that was not true. But on the
Oh,
show,
wow.
they made it look like, but Christian was crazy as hell on the
AJ,
show.
AJ, and don't
Like-
forget what Ariana and Lala did at the back of the truck. Remember that?
And she slept, and Christian slept with yeah, that is true. Yes, I remember that. And Kristen slept with Tom's best friend Jax on the sofa. So Kristen deserved everything that she got in the end. I think. I'm sorry, and she got fired in the end for being a bit racist, I believe, or was
Yeah,
it?
her and Stassi.
And
Diva, do
Stassi,
you watch
Raquel, oh my God.
You know I do. You know Garcelle's son, he got a bite of that fame, and he lost it.
Mhm.
He lost
Yeah.
it because you know when he first remember when he was introduced to us on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know he had got married. He loved the wife. He had the baby.
Right.
And 2 seconds later, you get a job and you cheating. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, bro. And
Yeah.
now you know, and it's in that whole relationship is like blown up in smoke. I see him all the time on his Instagram with his baby. I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's messy, but now he's
Mhm.
you know he's all involved in the mess. He's ready for it. Like he's here for the shenanigans. Her son. It's going to be messy, but I'm happy for Garcelle that she's crossing over and
Yeah.
she's become in a different way. Like the queen of Bravo, like in a different way, right? I'm not saying like she's the queen, the head queen, but
Oh
in a
no.
different way, she's becoming the queen by, you know, crossing over and getting her money, you know, on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, on
Exactly.
Vanderpump Rules,
Like royalty.
royalty.
There you go. There you
I
go.
like that. You know, so I'm
It's
happy for
beautiful.
her in that sense. Like she didn't let them beat her down. She's winning.
Can you do me a favor? Can you snap at this next question? He was separated,
Yes.
but he still
Yeah.
cheated. No,
You
Diva
know
will
what?
lose her.
You know what? I can't. You know, Sherelle. You know, don't even do that with me.
All right. Smoke. Do you have any last words? Because this was a mess. This was fun.
Yes. No, I'm talking a little bit about the Andy Cohen situation. So I think the
Oh,
reason why his show is not as doing as well is because the other shows on
Oh yeah.
Bravo.
Cohen.
And what I mean is, as far as like it's too scripted that we're not invested in the actual dynamics of the show. So I think that
wait,
affects.
what are you talking about? You're talking about Watch What Happens Live?
Yeah, I mean why the ratings are so low, because if we're being honest, Bravo isn't doing the numbers that it used to be doing back in the day at the height where we're watching Atlanta or OC or Married to Medicine, like those beginning shows that we really were investing, like doing 6 million. So I feel like because those shows are not pulling in the numbers they are, his show is not. But unfortunately, since he's an executive producer and he has like a brand at Bravo, he can renew his show for 10 more seasons, even if he has no one watching, unfortunately.
And he gave himself the show anyway.
Right.
He
So
magically renewed
we
every year.
saying here that Andy Cohen, if he wasn't Andy Cohen, should be fired?
Yes.
Pretty much,
Right.
yeah.
Long
He
time
should be
Right.
back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey,
He owns the
Sherelle.
show. So he can't
See,
really-
Sherelle, we all agreed on something on the same
Yeah, we
panel.
did agree on that. Sherelle, let me say
Oh, yeah,
something to AJ real quick. AJ, I
Uh-oh.
love you, but
Hello.
I have to tell you, honey, I do have one of Candy toys. Okay, so our toys is
Ooh.
being purchased.
Oh my God.
Oh, really? Oh my God.
Oh,
Are you
Oh my
are you happy? Are you a satisfied customer?
And I'm
Are
a
you
very
satisfied?
satisfied customer.
Okay,
That's right. Matter of fact, I'm
That's very
I'm
interesting.
reordering. I'm reordering.
Because you know, like Candy,
Oh,
Candy,
wow.
like since that was such a good storyline for her in season 3 when she had like the big guy and doing
Wait,
the
I
script
have
part
to
and the mom was
interrupt
there.
you, AJ, because I want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. You're admitting to having a vibrator?
No,
Several.
no. I'm just no. You completely misunderstood. What I was meant to say was that went off left.
Does she have stuff for
No,
men?
I said that it was really good for her to have a
No.
party.
I said, hold on, AJ. I wasn't talking to you. I was asking Miss Parker. You're
Oh.
saying that you buy Candy's vibrators.
don't judge.
That's right. Don't judge. I do. Got several of them.
Oh, you an
Several.
animal. I love it. She a
Well,
freak, super
can you
freak. Get it,
you send me
girl.
the- Can you send me
Get it, girl.
I think about ordering that swing. She was swinging up and down in.
Well, send one of those
but-
to Mama E. Send one of those
but
to Mama
can-
E.
Oh,
Candy,
Need some too.
So you're
Oh.
recommending, hold on, everybody. You're recommending, she's shouting Candy out, that everyone go try, even AJ. Go
what?
try.
The bedroom
No.
candy.
They got things for
Oh
men
hell
too.
no! I'd rather drink bleach than that.
Does she still have
Drink bleach.
lipstick?
Oh Lord.
So AJ, are you not
thinking-
gonna
That's a stretch,
No.
AJ.
I'm not doing a dildo today, no sir.
You ain't got to do a dildo.
Remember Nene Leak said, "I'm not sticking a dildo up." Remember
Wait,
that
you're,
on
are
the
you
video?
not gonna try it because Candy made the dildo, or you just don't do that?
I don't even. No, that's not my.
Wow.
It don't have to be a dildo, AJ.
That was nasty, Sherelle.
It don't have to be
I
a
don't need
dildo.
All right,
No.
you guys.
It's other
I
things.
gotta wind
Hey,
this down. This
Sherelle,
was so
you're
fun.
turning this daytime into a nighttime show.
I know. I gotta wrap.
Oh, it is nighttime over here. It's nighttime over here.
Okay,
Oh Lord.
sound off really quickly. What are your last words, really quickly?
Great panel. I love everyone. I'm gonna keep saying happy birthday to my girl Diva. We may fight and fuss, but we can always come back together in harmony and love. We agreed to disagree, but that's my girl, and I hope she has an amazing year and this chapter and many more to come.
Quickly.
Amen to that.
Emmanuel, sound off quickly.
I also want to wish Diva happy birthday. And just really quickly, I'm just going to say this. I'm always going to respect somebody who came up because Candy didn't have anything. I'm always going to respect, especially when the odds are against her. What I can't respect, though, is you trying to stop other people's bags because she's done that repeatedly.
Why did you wait to the end of the show to bring that up? We gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
Next time.
Did.
Okay.
She
sound
stopped
off really
Phaedra's
quickly,
pack.
Denzel.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She stopped Phaedra's pack.
They-
sound
they-
off really
Wow,
quickly.
Phaedra stopped her own bag.
No,
Y'all
why?
come
Because
on,
she
try
said
to
she had a
wind this up.
dungeon. She only said
AJ.
she had a safe dungeon.
She lied.
What?
And-
What?
Sherelle's trying
That's
to
fine.
close out. Denzel got to say his last words. Go ahead, Denzel.
Right. No, but all I got to say is Candy need to apologize to SWV. They need to come together and do that show. And happy birthday to you, Diva.
Oh.
Thank you.
Don, really quickly.
And once again, for everyone who thinks SWV can sell out their own show consistently for 24 consecutive tour dates, I'm sorry, you're wrong. And there's nothing wrong with being international. I would rather be international than hood famous.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
AJ.
True. Yeah, I agree with you. And I think SWV, they can really do it on their own. They don't need Xscape. I mean, they really don't. They are famous over here in the UK, bigger than the Xscape ever was. And guys, if you are watching Sherelle's World tonight, please think about those words and just expand. Get out of there. Because she would not stop. It's so disrespectful that she didn't get the lawyers involved and then put her own friendships of 30 years plus online for money. Like, if that was about money, I would just let the lawyers handle
All right,
that.
AJ, I got another show to do. Really quickly. Miss Parker.
Oh, okay. Well, what I would say is that I love all of y'all. And I hope those girls do get it together so they can do the show. But I will say,
Yeah.
you saying SWV could sell out arenas, but I don't think they could sell out arenas. What I think they could sell out is little clubs and stuff like that.
Dang, little clubs.
They can sell out the little clubs and little venues and stuff. If they sell out an arena, they're gonna have to have Xscape and 2 other more people or whatever. I just don't see them selling out arenas.
No one's going to watch them in an arena.
Diva.
I'm sorry. They're not. They're not Michael Jackson or Lady Gaga.
But they can't sell out a center or none of that. They can sell out the
lost
little hood
control.
clubs.
No one's going to watch
Sound
them.
off.
Candy.
Happy birthday, Diva. Sorry.
Thank you. Candy, I see you. That's it.
That's right. We see you, Candy.
We see you,
We
Candy.
see each other.
We see each other. We good.
Exactly.
All right, you
I
guys.
see you, AJ.
Thank y'all for calling in. I got a whole nother show. We're going to be tired for the next show. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye everyone. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great day, Sherelle.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy
Bye,
your day,
Sherelle.
Diva.
Thank you guys.
Happy
Bye.
birthday again.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for calling in. Diva, happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. And I'm surprised you came on.
You know they was triggering me. I had to come talk to Smoke.
You were cracking me up. All right, you guys, please don't forget to click the like button on your way out. If I didn't get to your call backstage, I do apologize. I'm simply out of time. Want to thank everyone for your super chat. You don't have to support the channel, but you do. We will try to be back at my scheduled time. I might be a little late. I got a lot going on. All right, Diva, let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Yes.